First off, let me thank all the partners here, particularly Bay Area Resource. The foreclosure problems that have befallen not only the Bay Area but the state of California throughout this country have been a rather devastating one. I know at the state level we are constantly trying to find ways to help individuals prevent that foreclosure. I know on my staff we have that as probably the largest constituent issue that we are facing time and time again. And unfortunately, what has happened over the years is that you have individuals who, on the bank side and on the lending side, that are not willing to go that extra mile to kind of work with the borrower, and as a result, sometimes it's just easier to just kind of write that particular piece of property or the house off and then move on to other issues. With these partners here, we have a tremendous opportunity, a tremendous army of helping a lot of individuals put that foreclosure aside and begin the process of then figuring out how we can make ends meet and keep our homes. And so it is for that reason that this press conference is so critical and so important. The resources that are behind me are tremendous. They are extremely diligent, very knowledgeable, and most importantly, experienced in terms of how to save one's home. And so with that, the first individual is Patricia Rowe from the Bay Area Resource.
Hello there, I'm very grateful for everybody that is here. I just wanted to mention that I'm part of the group of Bay Area Resource, and it's a group of real estate professionals that have been helping for the past 3 years, stepping up and volunteering time to help the homeowners. A lot of our background is in finance, so we know how to help consumers that are distressed, help them, guide them to the right professionals to be able to get the right information, educated information, so that they can make educated choices as to what to do with their property and their finances, so that hopefully they can recover faster rather than taking a long time to recover. I need to give credit to Denise Abril, who is our fearless leader, and she had the vision, seeing that there was a tsunami of properties and distressed homeowners that needed help and not enough people to help them. And she's the one that put the vision together for us to be here and step up the volunteering work and make strategic alliances with the right people and housing counselors, tax accountants, bankruptcy attorneys. So we have an incredible group of professionals that are here to help the community, one family at a time. Thank you.
Next speaker is Ed McDonald from the San Francisco Housing Development Corporation, of which we are here because of their good gracious, and they've done a tremendous job in revitalizing this area, and we owe them a tremendous gratitude.
Thank you. Thank you. My name is Ed Donaldson. I'm a counseling director here at San Francisco Housing Development Corporation. On behalf of our executive director, Regina Davis, I want to say thank you to the Senator and to the Bay Area Resources for lending their support at raising the visibility around foreclosures and helping to educate people. As many of you know, over the course of the last 3 years, we have lost 2,200 homes to foreclosures. We lost 877 last year. I'm estimating with the escalation in foreclosures that we're going to lose over or close to 1,000 foreclosures this year in San Francisco alone. So I'm grateful to the Senator for lending the support of his office and the visibility that comes along with that, and for Bay Area Resources for being here to help bring attention to this very important issue.
And then finally, Jeff Johnston, who is with the tax group or his tax group, and he will also now speak.
Thank you, Senator. Hi, I'm Jeff Johnston with Johnston Tax Group, and the reason why I have such a passion for helping people that are facing foreclosure and short sale and loan mods is because one day I spent my last dollar going to see a bankruptcy attorney, and it was very expensive, and it was really almost the last dollar I had, and there was really no one to help me, and that was back in 2007 when we didn't know how to spell loan modification or short sale. I was even in the real estate business, and I didn't know what those terms meant yet. So I've always had a passion for that because I've been down that road. I know exactly what it's like to get all those letters in the mail and those creditors calling. And so now my mission is to help people, and I specialize in tax. And so the part that I help them with is trying to understand that the other attorneys and other individuals will help them figure out whether or not they have a liability to the lender. And I help them figure out if they have a liability to Uncle Sam and Governor Brown. And those choices and those questions about how that makes a difference are different between the two. And so I try to help people, hopefully, before their event happens of the short sale or the foreclosure, so that they can make well-informed decisions. And I really appreciate the Senator and taking time to help us bring awareness. Thank you.
Let me conclude, and then we'll take questions by saying this. I know that at the state we have held a number of hearings on this particular matter, and I think one of the points that comes out time and time again is that if you think you have a problem, you have a problem. And if you think you have a problem, you have a problem. The best thing to do is to seek really, really professional advice. Sometimes going to a family member may kind of help save some embarrassment. Going to a friend may help save an embarrassment. But the difficulty about these foreclosures and these loans is the fact that the time and the clock is constantly ticking. And that time that you are allowing to pass without real solution and effective solution only is going to bring you more grief. And so the lesson that I've learned out of those hearings is that as soon as you think that there's a problem, contact some of these individuals who are behind me, get some help, get some assistance, but most importantly, get some professional advice. And that will save you a lot of grief down the road. Don't end up doing what a lot of individuals do, and they are one step away from the courthouse, and then they call our office, or they are one step away from being foreclosed, and then they call our office. It is extremely, extremely difficult. We've been able to save some situations and some homes, but it is extremely, extremely difficult to turn that around. So the best advice that I would give is that these individuals are here to help you. They are here to really want to do the very best for you, and we ought to take advantage of their service and their assistance. And so with that, I'm more than happy to take whatever questions you may have.
You have a Chinese service for
Yes, we do.
Hey, this service is free.
Yes, it is. It's on Sunday. This Sunday, September 18th. I'm sorry.
Sunday.
Yeah, the service is free. It's this Sunday, September 18th from 2 to 4. It'll be here, held here at this. Thanks.
So it's not only open to the this south area of San Francisco. It's open to the whole city.
Yeah, we've actually been stepping up for the last 2 years, and we are all over the Bay Area. And there also will be Spanish-speaking home counselors. So it's just for anybody that is distressed, we're trying to cover and help as many people as we can.
And like Senator said, that this kind of forum has been held so many times. Why this is different? Why people should join this forum and discuss their problems?
Well, Bay Area Resources has been doing a number of these kinds of workshops. You know, they were particularly willing to work with myself and Assemblymember Ma to help put this workshop together, and with all of their partners and so on. So, you know, if we could do 10 of these for the next 10 days, I would like to do that. But we have limited resources. We don't want to tire them out too much, and so. But the services is absolutely critical. It's needed. There are so many individuals right now that I know of that they know that the properties are underwater, and they are hoping against hope to somehow make it. And without getting some professional help and advice, that's how you even going to try to do that. It is just absolutely, critical. And so, rather than to sit at your home and worry about it and cry over it, come here, and there are people who are willing to help you. And I know it's kind of hard sometimes to kind of overcome that embarrassment, but it's better to just go get over that, because it's between your house or no house, and that's the choice that you are going to make, and hopefully you're going to do everything to keep your house.
May I also address your question? From a tax perspective, the Mortgage Forgiveness Debt Relief Act of 2007 lasts through the end of 2012. And that sounds like a long time away, but foreclosures really take a long time. So what do we have, about 15 months or something before what happens then if you get foreclosed on or have a short sale after the end of 2012, then both in California and for the federal government, you're going to have a tax complication much, much worse than before. So there really is a time reason of why people need to act quickly.
And do they?
Excuse me, I just wanted to mention there's different changes in the law, you know, Senate Bill 458. We're going to be talking about all the changes and how it affects consumers, because a lot of the consumers that have seconds, they feel like, well, forget it, I'll do a bankruptcy, and they think that they can keep their house, and a lot of times they can't. So they need all the proper information as to what's going to happen now with the new laws and what are the choices. Because I was sending invitations and stuff in our homes of distressed people, and a lot of people are moving out without knowing that they have options, just because they're throwing the towel. So we're here to really educate and help people. So I just wanted to remind everybody that it's this Sunday from 2 to 4, right here, and it's also going to be streamed live. So we're sending invitations to everybody so that the people that cannot make it to San Francisco, all over the Bay Area, can really log on and be able to listen to all this amount of information that is totally valuable for everybody. The website, go to the website, is www.bayarearesource.com, and click on register, and you'll be able to stream it. Thank you. Okay, sorry, I speak fast. The website is www.bayarearesource.com. Click on register now, and you'll be able to watch it live stream.
And does the homeowner need to bring their do the homeowners need to bring their documents, their financial records, anything?
This is more of an informational thing to come down. If you have documents or stuff you want to bring in, we're going to do breakout sessions where you can talk to one of us. But you know, the idea is to get people. A lot of people have the wrong information, and a lot of people talk about the wrong information. They go online to get the wrong information. This is an opportunity to come to a place with a bunch of us here that are willing to help, give them the right answers, help them assess what they need to do to really, you know, get them to the next step. This is, you know, again, it's no cost. Just come in. We're here to help.
Any other questions?
Okay, all right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.